Greetings and welcome to today's video, and in our lesson today I'm going to take you through the marketplace simulation. So at the moment we're actually in quarter 4 of the simulation. As you can see, we have quarter 1 up to quarter 13. So at the moment we're in quarter 4 of the simulation, and in this quarter 4 of the simulation, the owner of this simulation doesn't know what to do for this year. So I'm just going to take you through what I'm going to improve on this year so that we can make better decisions for this quarter, or rather for this year. So first things first, our company is called Mirai, and remember, for this simulation at the moment, this is a computer selling company or maybe a software selling company. So we are going to go through the quarter 3 actually results before we make decisions for quarter 4 at the moment, which is the present one. So this is the performance report, where we're going to check out the market share. And now the market share, you can see that Mirai is not doing bad because you have a market share of 31%, which is quite good. Cost cutter, maybe market demand, innovator for Mercedes, workhorse, traveler, and lastly the total. So we have different products in this simulation, and also you can also check the market demand over here, whereby you can see which company is selling more than the other in terms of the cross cutter, innovator, which are the products that you're competing to sell. And also you have the market share for results of the previous quarter, which is quarter 3. You have the sales, whereby you can check out the sales for your company. We have Mirai Core and Mirai Nomad. So the Nomad and the Core are the products that you're working, or maybe the brands that we are working on at the moment. And you can see the net demand from Core was 430 and 367 with the demand for Nomad. And we stocked out for Core, and for Nomad we had 23 as our inventory. And maybe here you can see the gross margin, the cost of goods sold, and everything. You can compare it here. This sells for the total, so you can be able to compare if you're doing well or not, or maybe if you're making profit or not. So the income statement, and the income statement is just a financial document that will show you how you're doing as a company. You have the cash flow, where you can be able to see the beginning cash balance that you are starting the year with, and the ending cash that you'll have at the end of the year. We have the balance sheet also, which is a financial document that you can be able to go through it before making the decision, so that you can know if your company is profitable or not. Next one is the balance scorecard, whereby you can be able to see maybe your scorecard for the simulation, your financial performance, marketing, investments in the future, wealth, asset management, and all. You can be able to see them here and to see how you are doing as your company. So that's it for the balance scorecard. Next, you have the detailed brand demand report, where you can see the brands that are selling. Maybe you can compare yours with others. You have the strategic graphs for the market, accounting and finance, manufacturing, balance scorecard, and lastly the overall appeal. Lastly, you have the competitors' profiles, where you can be able to see your competitors, the number of brands that they are selling, the average price for their products, maybe for their brands, and everything, or maybe their marketing budget. And also you can be able to see their reliability and capacity that they have. So next one is marketing. And now marketing, you're talking about the brand management, which is the first sub-department. Another brand management, remember, this actually how we're going to respond to your brand design decisions. Also, you can check if you hit the targets that you had planned for, or if you didn't. So we should start with the brand profitability, another workspace part. And these are the results for quarter 3. So you can see the brand revenues for Core, we had 1,161,000, and for Nomad we had 1,135,200. So you can see the rebates, cost of goods, and then you can get the gross profit. You also have the brand design, the ad design. This simply means that this is the amount of money that you invested in advertising and all. This is actually the expenses, in short. And then you have now the brand profit, so you can be able to see the profit that you're generating for each and every brand. So you can sorry as I said earlier, we only have 2 brands, the Core and the Nomad. So we have to check the profits that per unit that you made for each and every brand, so that you can know if your brands are profitable or not. And if they are not profitable, you come up with a new strategy that can help you to maximize the profits for each and every brand. Next is the product review, whereby you can review your products. And at the moment, as I said earlier, you can see the Mirai Core is under the workhorse, and the traveler we have the Mirai Nomad. For the Mercedes, Innovator, and Coast Cutter, we don't have any of the brands there. Next, the brand judgment, whereby you can be able also to judge your brands based on the regions, which is the NORAM, Europe, and lastly the APAC. Next is the competitors' brands, whereby you can also compare your brands with those of others. You can see you have Texovo, Lusobite. Yeah, those are just companies and they have their own brands. So yeah, we are here and you can see ours. Next, you have an option of designing a brand. So if you have to design your brand or if you want to modify it, you can just tap here and you can be able to modify it if you want. So at the moment, I feel like the brands are cool, so there's no need for us to be able to modify them because we don't have to incur more costs. We just want to maintain the cost so that we can maximize on our profits. Instead, you need to minimize your costs so that you can maximize on your profits. Next is the pricing part. Another pricing, you have the price judgment, whereby you can compare your prices with those of others in each and every for each and every company and in each and every brand. You have the competitors' prices also, whereby you can compare your prices with those of others and see how you're going to sell your products. So far as you can see that we are selling our products for Core at 2,700, which is 2,700. For Nomad at 3,300. The rebate is at 250 each. Priorities 1 and 2. Next is the cost of production, also whereby you can be able to compare the cost of production for each and every brand. And next is the pricing priority, whereby also you have an option of adjusting rather your retail price. So for me, I just give it 27.50. I'll adjust it a little bit. Sorry, 27.50. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, sorry, modify. So I'll just give it 27.50. Sorry for that. This one I'll give it at 350. For the price rebate, I'll just give it 200 each. Sorry, 200 each. So after that, I can save, and those are my pricing decisions. Oh, your decisions have been changed. Next is advertising, whereby also, as I said earlier, advertising, you're dealing with marketing of products, and this means through ad copy review, which is the first one. When we go to the workspace, you can see that here you can be able to market your products through ads. We have the ad copy judgment also. We have the competitors ads, the design ad, whereby you can design your ads. We have the competitors local advertising, whereby you can advertise your products maybe your brands locally. Local media placement, whereby you can advertise your products through media. At the moment, I'm not going to change anything. You have the competitors regional advertising, whereby I shall just maintain it like that again. Regional media placement, and here the check ad claims. So all this under the advertising part is just being able to market our products, and that's through paying ads, maybe television ads, maybe brand advertising, it's rather by TV shows and all. So all under advertising is just to get a good customer awareness, like more people should know about our products, or maybe should know about our brand in the market. Next is the buy market research, also whereby you can check it out. And lastly, the tactical summary, whereby you can check the summary for your decisions. Next is the sales channels. Another the sales channel is talking about the sales, whereby you can see the sales for the last quarter for your products, the sales if you stocked out. As I went through it earlier, we stocked out for the Core and the Nomad. We had an inventory of 23, and you can see the gross margin, the rebates, the cost of goods sold, and all that. Next, the regional profitability again, which is kind of a report whereby you can see the regional profitability for your products based on the region that you're selling your products in. Then the competitors in the city, whereby you can be able to see your competitors maybe in each and every market. We have the competitors sales force. We have the hire sales people, whereby you can be able to hire maybe more workers if you want. At the moment, I don't need more workers, so just maintain it that way. And maybe if you want to cut down on costs, you can be able to lower the salary for your workers just by modifying it here. And that means you'll be able to lower the people that you're hiring in the simulation. Next is the open sales office, tactical summary. And next is the manufacturing part. Now under manufacturing, we're actually focusing on producing products that we have forecasted. So we are producing products that we want to sell. So we shall start with the results for the previous year. And now the results for the previous year, you can check the inventory that you have. And as I said earlier, for the Nomad, we had an inventory of around 23. So the ending inventory is 34th for the core and 36 for the Nomad, which is 70 at the end. So that's the only inventory that we have. So we need to clear the inventory so that we can be able to maximize on our profits again. We have the production facility locations, whereby you can see where your production equipments or maybe facilities are. Unwanted inventory, remember that it's not good for you to have inventory. You need to cut down on the inventory so that you can maximize on your profits. You have the demand projection, operating capacity. Maybe if you want to produce more products, you can be able to buy more capacity. Improve changeover. We have the target and replenish point. We have the production rules, whereby you can just go through them slowly by slowly. We have the production simulation, whereby you can make production decisions or maybe capacity decisions. We have the fixed capacity, also whereby you can buy more capacity if you want to increase the amount of product that you're going to invest in, or maybe the amount of product that you're going to produce. Next is the quality improvement, and here we're talking about the reliability judgment. You have the warranty costs for your workers, or maybe rather for your products. We have the quality inspection, whereby they need to check if your products are quality. You have the variance study, and the last is the technical summary. Next is the pro forma accounting, which we're talking about the cash flow, income statement, and the balance sheet. And then last is finance. And under finance, as we always know, we actually talk about financing our company. So how do we finance our company? We finance our company by taking loans. So you can take loans to finance your company. You can maybe sell stocks. You can rather issue stocks. You can also have an option of maybe buying dividends if you have extra cash, or maybe a stock repurchase. So all this is under finance. So that's all about these Q4 decisions. That's just a walkthrough of how you should approach this simulation. And maybe if you are stuck and you need help in this simulation, you can just text me on the email of the description, and I'll be able to help in this simulation. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for your time. Bye.